For the rest of this podcast, because we're going to do the prison ones in a separate podcast, I've got some questions that have been sent in by you guys. So I'm just going to do half these questions now. We'll do half these questions in the prison one. And people have been sending us stuff. Wildman says, look, I just do this, want to get my story out there. If you want to buy me a beer, that's fine. I'm not out here trying to do Patreon or get people to send me money or get people to send me anything. But people are insisting on sending things. Someone sent me actually this. Joe Fur sent me this t-shirt. Appreciate this, Joe Fur. That's badass. I will do a podcast or at least a YouTube video wearing that. Do you like that, lad?
Yeah, I do like that actually.
He's got a good design skills, Joe Fur. He sent you some of his stickers and postcards. Here you go.
Thank you very much, Joe Fur.
Yeah, yep. Got Adam wrote in that my friend Keely is a fan of the YouTube channel, frequently mentioning Wildman. It's her birthday. I'm sure she'd love a happy birthday message.
What's her name?
Keely.
Happy birthday, Keely. I hope you have many more.
Happy birthday, Keely, as well. Right, first one of these questions then. From Gazingi. How long was Wildman in America roughly in total during all his spells in the country? 3/4 of his way through Party Time. My life story is a trilogy. Party Time, Hard Time, Prison Time. Link to them will be in the description box. Party Time, Wildman is all throughout this book. The red dots, the eyebrow, everything. There's endless amounts of that. So if you're interested in that, click over. I'm 3/4 of the way through Party Time. It's difficult to gauge how long he was there from the book. So how long was Wildman in America? Roughly how long?
It's hard to work out because it was sort of...
The first trip.
I went there in 95. That's the very first time I went there, and you were still the stockbroker then.
Yeah.
Living with Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And I was there for about a year, and then I got deported. And then I come home for about a year, got in trouble again. Then I went there for a couple more years, and then got deported again, and then went there again, and I was there the rest of the time then.
So try adding that up when you're on 20 different drugs. It's not possible. Next question is from Boily Bam. Are there any prisoner and guard relationships? I think he means sexual.
Well, yeah. I never had any, but you do hear some of these smooth-looking fuckers who are having them. I reckon that Italian guy was shagging some in Towers.
Oh, yeah. So when the Italian Mafia took over my pod, took over the White Race, the head of the Italian Mafia, he was outside of the jail at night smoking with the guards, giving them orders when we were all locked down. He had legal visits, and his girlfriend came as his lawyer, and they didn't have full sex, but she was giving him blowjobs in a private room in the visitation section of the jail.
He had pull, definitely had pull. But he was a good guy. He was a good guy too.
Yeah,
he wasn't just using his pull for himself. He was
he was modest with it, wasn't he? Yeah. He helped everybody out.
Yeah, he did.
And we did have the same lawyer as well, Alan Simpson. So this is from XD Stevie. Do you use any skills you learn in prison in everyday life? If so, what are they?
I still cook a nice pot pie.
In Wildman's playlist, you got all Wildman's prison recipe videos. So if you want the full description of the pot pie, again, in the description box, Wildman's playlist. Is that the only thing?
No. I've learned to not be so angry and judgmental.
I was going to say, have you learnt to be calm?
Yeah, I've learned serenity is peaceful.
10 years, no arrests. It's working. Thompson 2232. What's the incident that happened that was the scariest, gave you the most fear at the time, and why?
I can't really say without getting more criminal fucking ramifications.
Let's skip that one. Simon Borodin has asked, can we send Wildman cases of Strongbow or Skull Super?
No. I appreciate it though. Thank you very much. But it wouldn't be appropriate. I'd have a beer with you next time you're around our end. I'll have a beer with you.
Here's a long one now about Wildman and his gifts. Wildman, this is from Junior Balls. About gifts. You give a lot of people your stories, which certainly seem like they were hard-won stories. They weren't easy to come by. People want to give you a thank you for sharing your humour. Think of it like a friendly trade. Why shouldn't you have a sodding footy ticket and a few beers and laptop if people feel that you've already given them something? Wicked stories that they value. So many numpties out there who want super chat money simply to read out and answer a question, and you feel bad accepting a small gift. Please don't.
I'm sorry, I'm just humble. But thank you for the generous offers. I really do appreciate it.
Wellman, I did get Wellman a computer.
It's a very good computer too.
But before that one...
Oh, God. I thought you were taking the piss here.
I got him a computer before this one. No, there's 3 now.
Yeah.
The first one is what he said he had the problems with.
The first one, I went on Putlocker. And like, fucking, I just had... Not porn. Everyone thinks, oh, he goes on porn to fuck his computer up. No, I go on Putlocker to get like free movies. And then you end up, it just downloads shit. It gets to a stage where you can just like emailing your fucking ma or something and like fucking tits will flash up and shit, you know what I mean? Just totally fucked my computer up.
So that was the first one. Second one was going to get delivered, almost got delivered in perfect condition, but Wellman wasn't home, so the delivery man threw it over a 6-foot gate fence and smashed it. So that's been sent back. And now Amazon Prime have kindly sent you a good one, haven't they? You've got a perfectly brand new good one that's working out really well.
That's the receipt that sent it back.
Oh, yeah, so I get the money back.
Yeah.
That is the tracking number.
Oh, no, that
tracking
one there.
Tracking number, that's what they want, yeah.
That one there is, let's see that a minute.
Overgate.
Yeah.
The seller tried to tell us, this Wellman's telling fibs because I've sent this whereby you can only sign for it. He had to sign for it and take receipt. But no, thrown over gate. They even written it on the fucking slip.
That was a 6.5 foot, 7 foot fucking gate.
But he's got a brand new one now, so
yeah.
all good, as you may have noticed. Because when I went to his house, he was responding to YouTube comments on his TV with the TV remote control, where to get the letter A, you had to like scroll.
Use the 4 cursors, you know what I mean?
So to say, okay or yes, it was taking like 5-10 minutes.
Now Shaun's got me a beautiful brand new one, and he's got me a wireless remote as well, so I could just like, hey.
So that is sorted, so don't be sending any more laptops to us. Just t-shirts and other nice things.
I will be branding some t-shirts out myself soon.
Your mugshot, lad, with the long hair and your prison number on an orange t-shirt.
I don't know. I don't like the long haired one. I think it makes me look a bit fucking gay.
But you got all these looks.
I could have like a Monday to Friday with each fucking different look. You know what I mean? No, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, but I was thinking about because I was looking at the prices of just like plain t-shirts, no Fruit of the Looms,
yeah,
and getting them printed and all that.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about what size to actually do it, because the more extra, I mean, you get 5X, what I'm in, but not everyone's a 5 fucking X. So I'm thinking, what you guys think? What sizes are the best for me to order? And I just there's a couple of t-shirts I'll get printed up. I'll show them you first, and then you can decide whether you want them or not. If you want them, you order it, and then I send it to you.
We'll set up some Shaun
will set that up.
We'll set up some Wildman merch at some point, definitely. With this channel almost getting at 200,000 subs now, we appreciate all that and all your support.
Yes, we do.
David Ashton, question: was there anybody inside that you had a constant grudge with that made your life inside more difficult?
No, once you're inside, you don't tend to keep grudges. It's worthless. You come out bitter, don't you? You know what I mean?
And it would be daft enough to have a constant grudge against Wildman. That's just like a no-win situation. So Bandit Country has asked, who was the best man at your wedding?
Who was the best man at my wedding?
Can't remember.
Oh, I didn't have a. I got married in a registry office in Runcorn. Should have my wedding ring on, really.
I was at the reception at the pub afterwards.
I brought my wedding ring as well, but it started making my hand go a bit swollen. It's only a cheap fucking thing anyway. If I wear it fucking that much longer, it'll go green.
George Edwards 2. What was the best UK rave you ever went to, and who was playing there? Where was it?
It'd have been several really, but the ones what stood out from the raves we were going to just the mass size of it is probably Coventry Eclipse.
Oh, the Eclipse, yeah.
Just by like size and Carl Cox, Sasha.
Just the atmosphere and everything. Yeah, Sasha at the
three
Eclipse.
lots of balconies.
That was some of the best raving nights of my life, definitely. I had this beat up Talbot Horizon car that I'd inherited from my mum. We'd go down there, it kept breaking down, and we'd have to put like more water in it and stuff. There was one point where it completely broke down, I couldn't get it going. And there was this like little chemical stream kind of thing, wasn't it? And we couldn't get the water out. So while man dangled me over the stream.
It worked though, we got the water out.
It fucking worked. If you'd let go, I'd have been fucked.
We were both thick twats too though. Shaun's intelligent, anything but common sense wise, didn't have any of that back then. Remember one time, we were stuck in Liverpool, and we had to phone his dad up to come and change a puncture, remember? I didn't know what to do.
I still don't know shit about cars. I'd still call AA out to fucking do a puncture now. Let's see. So we said who was playing there, yeah. Other ones like Thunderdome, Manchester was good. Conspiracy, Manchester.
It's when we'd go out.
State, Liverpool. Quadrant Park, Liverpool.
Quadrant Park, those Liverpool ones.
Toxteth, even that little scrapyard in Toxteth.
The Beaumont Street one.
Yeah.
I liked what you call it too. The that one dance floor, and it was raised, and it was like lights in Manchester. It was an old school one.
Wasn't the Thunderdome?
Was it the State?
The State was Liverpool.
No, it was.
There was one in Manchester. I remember it was bouncy. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it.
Not Ministry. It was one of them. It wasn't named as one of the big ones. It was one where when we went, we were in the line and Martin O'Fire, and they were in the same line and they were going in.
Wasn't that Conspiracy then?
It was Conspiracy.
You got coke, yeah.
Yeah. And that one the time when the doorman we were going through was out, and I'm convincing him that I'm a doorman from Liverpool, and we better not. We're going to bring a crew down. I'm just blagging it. I'm about to get filled in by these big fuck off doormen.
All these Manchester gang people.
Yeah.
I mean, were you with me the night when we came out to Conspiracy, and it was just a wall of police, 2 lines of police. Someone had been stabbed dead, and we had to walk down these walls of police, and the police were just looking at everybody's faces.
No, that sounds a hell of a lot like Van Buren on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, doesn't it? Dumpsters, crackheads coming out with dumpsters while ravers are just like, with the candy sticks
we did
and
have some crazy ass parties on Van Buren, didn't we? So, this is Black Dolphin. Has Wildman ever had long hair and a beard? So he looked like Hagrid from Harry Potter. I don't know who Hagrid is.
I don't watch Harry Potter.
Do you guys know who Hagrid is? Joe? What does he look like?
Oh, I know who he is. The big fuck off giant, isn't he?
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I've had longer.
Robbie Coltrane plays him, doesn't he?
Yeah, Robbie Coltrane, yeah.
Have you ever had long hair and a beard like that before, Robbie Coltrane style?
Well, I've had the long hair, haven't I? I've got it on my prison photo. I quite like the prison photos that you're getting done for me now, though. I've always wanted you to take that orange one down with the long hair. I look like a ponce. I like the ones where it's like cartoony. The ones in the Mexico, the t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about getting a t-shirt like that with me and you on it.
That's a shout out to the guy who's doing our thumbnails on the YouTube videos. We really appreciate the work there. Really, really fucking quality. A lot of people are commenting saying love the new thumbnails. We've only been getting them now for about the past month or so.
We appreciate all you guys who are working with us as well. You know, all these people who are asking me to do one stuff. I've never started this to accept gifts, but it feels good.
Right, Jack Corcoran. Do you ever miss crack and meth?
No, I don't. No. It was all right at the time, but it was just, it's a form of escaping one's mind. And when you decide you don't have to escape, you don't need it. So
Remember that Colombian crack drug lord that you introduced me to, and when we almost got shot when you'd rented your apartment out to him and his dealers?
oh yeah, he was cool, him, George.
And they were impressed because you could inhale one $100 crack rock in one breath.
George,
The
he
near
had several brothers, didn't he?
near
Sorry for true names.
let's see, next one. Paul Michael. I live in Chester. Does Wildman fancy an Italian? And then a night on the Strongbows in the city centre. He might have to get a suit on though. It's quite posh here.
No. I'm not putting a suit on to go eat Italian, mate. I'll get spaghetti every fucking way. But I do appreciate the offer. And I'm not being like, I haven't got a suit what fucking fits me anyway. I was looking for something a bit smarter today for these podcasts. And I got some, like, the Ben Sherman's, the Oxford shirts. And I remember a while back, I fucking ripped Giacomo off, got like £1,000 worth of clothes. And I got like fucking 5 of these Oxford shirts, 4X, fucking look nice and smart. I even washed them, ironed them, put them on, the fucking buttons are popping. So I'm going to have to wear another about 2 stone if I can wear them.
Perhaps the Italian thing was asked because of your story. The night Wildman met the clit taser girl, she was with a boyfriend, and
Does he own an Italian place?
he doesn't go as far as to say that.
What's he actually say?
I live in Chester. Does Wildman fancy an Italian?
If I'm in Chester, what would a shirt do? Do we have to put a suit on? And could I get anti-pass there?
That's only a mite. No amuse-bouche. All right, the Heart 2 is asked, Wildman, if you were stuck on an island with the choice of only one type of food, what would it be? Not Pete's Fish and Chips. Monty's in Tempe, that Roman bread, fucking hell.
It'd either be...
You and Seth doing those red hot, triple fucking hot, what were they called?
Oh, the chicken wings.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You guys are...
Everything in America is to excess. There you go in, you get like 6 to 12 or 24 chicken wings or something. It's like for a few people. Over there, they just give you a big bucket. And like you're supposed to eat them individually, and you've got all the different inferno sauces and all that. But yeah, no, I'd say my favourite food was probably that nice little quiet... Well, it's hard. Because it depends what day it is. It depends. Some days I wake up, I want Mexican. Some days I wake up, I want fucking, like...
Let me rephrase this then, because I'm curious. If you had to eat the same meal every day for the rest of your life, what would that meal be?
It'd be chicken tikka masala with palu rice and naan bread.
Really?
Alice, the potato bread, and a bit of dal.
I'm torn, but I think I'm almost at the Indian level, but I think Sunday dinner, roasties and gravy and everything.
No, because it's that. Well, you'd have to change the meat around, wouldn't you? You'd sure get achy on beef all the while. Chicken's boring. Like that, I think I'll stick with my curry. Oh, well, if I'm on an island, it'd have to be something where I could cook with fish too. So a curry, you can do a lot of things with curry, can't you?
Yeah.
You can find an old fish on the fucking thing, what's half it. Curry it up and eat it. That's why they made curry back in the day, wasn't it?
To hide the taste of the rank meat and fish and stuff, yeah. Let's see. So, Anne McLeod, Wildman, you're not conventionally attractive, but your personality makes you really handsome. I can see why you've never had a problem with getting the ladies.
Why, thank you.
Simon Harold, if you could change one thing apart from getting caught about your whole experience, what would it be and why?
I wouldn't.
Black Dolphin, Have you or Wildman ever seen anything that has made you speechless or lost for words? Getting the clit tased? Did that make
the getting the clit tased was with that and Joey Crack doing his fucking cock.
Getting the clit tased made the whole room speechless. I've got to admit, there was about 30, 40 people at that apartment. And the boyfriend was doing the Italian food in the kitchen.
That's where the Italians come from,
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably not asked me for a meal at all. And I thought he had to put a suit on, you bastards, you.
And she just like squatted down and she didn't have any knickers on, did she?
No.
And they'd been tasing each other and just giggling, tasing each other's bodies and giggling. And she's like, I'll show you fucking something.
Fine looking.
And then, yeah, beautiful. And then she just gets the taser on a puss. And you can see the blue, like, electrical bolt things, like, just dancing up and down a labia and a clit.
On a clit, yeah.
And she wasn't just like, bing, bong. She was like... And it looked like she was just going off into space. Her eyes like rolling around, like she's going off into space, getting off on it.
She was a cute girl, Corey. She was it's one of them where you hook up with a girl like that. You really don't have to go to City Bar or go. You don't have to make excuses like we're going to play pool or out. You know what I mean? It's all there. If you're in the fucking bedroom.
She was hardcore. Her entire body was covered in like scars and burns from S&M. All right. He's also asked, will Wildman ever do a review of his favourite beers and lagers and his least favourite ones?
Why does everything go around beers and lagers with me? I do have other interests, you know. Well, this M&S side is fucking shite. £7 for 4 fucking cans, and it's only 4.5%. So I wouldn't buy that from Marks and Spencer's ever again. There's a review for you.
Christopher, what colour is Wildman's pillow? And does Wildman resent Shaun for bringing him to America?
Fuck off. Get off our channel. I can't be fucking arsed. People going on about my pillow. Alright, I've got a pillow, so fucking what? I'm not going to answer any fucking questions ever again. And I'm just going to abuse your name every time I fucking see you. I don't even want people like you on the fucking channel. You're a boring twat.
Ben Horner, did you ever carry a weapon for self-defense? And that's the first question.
No, I didn't actually.
Second question, Wildman didn't need weapons because when the Colombian crack drug lord took Wildman collecting debts in central Phoenix, the south side, and all the roughest neighborhoods, Wildman would just go in with the crack lord, and people would pull guns on him and shit, and Wildman just stood there, and they said to the crack lord, "Where's your guns?" And Wildman's like, "I don't need fucking guns." And he just thought he was fucking...
They have them there for show, for when the people don't get them jacked. But if you go in there and you've got a guy with an AK and you're just fucking sparking playing out, they're not used to it, you know what I mean?
Even when I was dealing with the New Mexican Mafia, the most powerful, violent criminal organisation in Arizona at the time, and G-Dog, who introduced me to him because one of his brothers was one, and G-Dog said, just never, ever take Wildman to my brother's house. It's just a bad combination of events. So Wildman did happen to be with me one night when I went over there, and they all come to the door with their AKs and the mini machine guns and everything. And then they're like, to me, like, go in. And they're looking at Wildman like, you stay here. Wildman just doesn't stand there quietly. Wildman's like, who the fuck are you talking to, you jalapeno head motherfuckers? I'm coming in with him. This is the most dangerous fucking mafia in the country at the time. Right, so...
naivety on my part.
Yes, putting his head in the lion's mouth. Ben Horner has also asked, what is the craziest, most stupid thing you ever done on drugs?
Fucking hell, there's that many, mate. There's that many. These are questions that I'll have to answer, but I'll have to have a good think about, because I've got a few. Like, there's not one what just sticks out in my mind right now and think, oh, I know I did that. I've got fucking thousands of them fuckers.
So what we'll do is we'll save the rest of these questions for the Prisons podcast.
Yeah.